Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Monday. Welcome to Raja Makes Money on this Monday. And it's our Thanksgiving holiday week, so a shortened a week, basically only 2.5 more days left this week. So it's like we're halfway through the week. Unfortunately, we are down halfway through the week. At one point today, we were up almost $150,000. At one point today, we were down $500,000, and we wound up finishing the day off, drum roll please, $200,000 down. So what happened? Well, Lucid was down pretty heavily. I started buying some like 48s, some more contracts. And of course, all my Patreon members, you guys get all my trades in real time. Big shout out to all you guys. And then I started rolling up, getting a little bit more aggressive because I said, you know what? It's a holiday week. These are the weeks that we do really well, and the markets were on fire. The Dow was up like 250. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq were at all-time new highs today. The Nasdaq was up like 200 points at one time. So it was crazy. And wow, the Nasdaq's down at the end of the day 200 points. So just a crazy turn of events. Of course, they're blaming it on Biden picking Powell for a second term. But as you know, it's a holiday week and this stuff goes up and down. Even after they announced it, Lucid came back up, was like 53.5 and was all the way down. And it's been all over the place. Had a nice bounce back before from its low of 50 or so, but still finished down 50 at 51.12. So still a bad day for it. Of course, down 7%, but it wasn't as bad as this one today. Although this one actually came back pretty strong. But it was down 8%, but at one point it was down like 17%. It got all the way down to 106. So it had a nice bounce today. Now Tesla, I don't get it. This thing was just a rocket ship. This one got all the way up to $1,200 at one point today, up 65 points for the day. Still finished up strong for the day, but yeah, it was like a rocket ship one today. Of course, the other one hitting a new high today, Apple, and everybody's talking about the Apple car, and they said maybe by 2025 we could have an Apple car. That's still a long time. Last time I checked, it's 2001. Yeah, the year's almost over, so let's say 2022, but that's still a long time away. But obviously the excitement got Apple going, and Apple got up to 165.70, hitting a 52-week high, all-time high and 52-week high. So it'll be interesting if Apple continues to go. It's up a tiny bit after hours. Obviously, it's doing better than Lucid and some of the stuff we were playing. Some of the other stuff we've been playing, like eHealth, that one was down even more again today. Also, CRTX, that one was down even more today. So, good thing we're not playing any of those. But I like Lucid. I don't like it the most at $51, but I got a little aggressive. I said, you know what? Let's make some money. Let me show you guys what we got here. Let's make $400,000 or $500,000 this week. What the heck? It's a short week. We always do good on these short weeks, so let's keep it alive. And we've had a good little run. I mean, hopefully it doesn't fall out of bed, but there shouldn't be any news. The reason, and it's been tied in with that Rivian a little bit, some of the rally, but obviously Tesla had a great day today, and others. Ford had a great day today, so Ford was up, and the reason Rivian was so far down, but then it did come back, was because Ford announced that they're not going to work with them on this new vehicle, which is kind of surprising. One, that they would even announce that, but two, Ford is an owner of the company. So just like Amazon, Ford is also an investor in the company. So Ford had a great day because of that move, but it hurt Rivian, that announcement, so it came back down. I mean, for a company that still has no product or car, for a year from now or 10, 11 months from now, if they're lucky, it still had a heck of a run. At least Lucid has, a car, has a product, and something happening with it and stuff. So that's where we stand on everything. Bitcoin's been coming down more and more near its lower parts of the day. Our Coinbase account has just been slaughtered, doing awful. Thank you guys to all the people who suggested Shiba Coin, Cardano, and all these hot cryptos and how well they're going to do. Thank you guys. I hope you're not doing as bad as me with those. Otherwise, but like I said, the bond yields rise, tech falters after Biden picks Powell for a second term. Honestly, I think Powell's done okay, through the Trump and now with Biden. I think Powell's done okay. Our markets have done well, and I think they're going to continue to do well. I think this is a short-term loss and change, and I think they'll come right back pretty strong, and I think we'll be just fine. So not really worried, and I'm not worried this week. We can roll out next week. I think we're going to finish really nicely. Hopefully, over 3 million for the end of the year is my goal, at least 60%. We were up at one point today, 150 grand, up over $2 million for the year at one point today, and we hit 40+%, but gave a little bit of that back after all this. So you can see where all the roll-ups. So that's why we're down 200,000, even though this position is down 350. A lot of premium here. So obviously the stock at 51.12. That takes about $1. So you have $400,000 in premium sitting here still. But it's a good. I'm not worried about it. I mean, God, if it tanks tomorrow, but. Usually these are pretty solid weeks. I mean, there shouldn't be any news to make the market just have this much volatility and move this much. Because, like I said, usually these are winning weeks, and it's disappointing to see, some of Biden's choices make everyone panic again and move the markets and stuff. But see what you guys have for me. Eric says, Raja, love all the channels. Thank you, Eric. Allison, hi Scott, hope you can pick it back up. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Allison. Captain Fail TV, is PayPal a good buy? PYPL. It was way down, and I know I think it was a spinoff or they're going to do some stuff. Not sure why it's down today. They got downgraded or something. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, obviously there's a lot of transactions over the holidays, different stuff. They have cryptocurrencies and other stuff, but do not know why it's been downgraded. I mean, it's obviously near its lows. I think we even talked about this one last week on Thursday or Friday. I honestly couldn't tell you if this is a great deal or not on PayPal. I mean, it's near its lows. It's profitable. I don't, without digging a lot deeper in it. But, I mean, usually financial stocks like this over the holiday season does very well. So, not sure why it'd be coming down. Jesus, hi, Raja. Have you played Lordstown stock? I believe that's Ride. We did play it once a long time ago, not for a long time since then. It's near its lows. This is another one that if they don't raise cash, they're going to go bankrupt. But still have, only a $963 million market cap, not even $1 billion. Wow, that seems really off compared to some of them. So not sure what's going on in this one. I know they were having those issues, and then they got some capital. They came back up, like here. But doesn't look too good for this one. I probably would stay away from it. So Rick says, bumpy road the last few weeks. Yes, it has been. Hello, Tracy and Mount McGill in the house. What's up, guys? Tab, oh my God, what the hell is with LGVN? Missed that one. I have no clue. What is with it? Take a look. Longeveron. Not familiar with this one at all. Must be a biotech. Must have had some breaking news today. But yeah, that's really good. 181% plus another $6. So basically, wow. Tremendous day there. I guess we all missed that one. But even with that volume today, 119,000 shares. So, if we would have known earlier in the day, if somebody would have got the news to us, we could have done really well, but missed that one. Falls to another all-time high, jumped 102 on Monday as their highest level since the company went public in February at $10 shares. Stock has been rising sharply. Don't know why, don't even know what they do, but somebody's making a lot of money on that one today. So, let's see. Christopher says, will the Apple car have windows? Probably. Probably have something in it. So hopefully, I don't know, you won't be able to see out of it if it doesn't. But, it's funny how, the Apple car news shot it all the way up, 4 points higher, $4.60, 70 cents higher than it is right now. Then it, came back down with the whole market sell-off. Like I said, Apple always does good into the end of the year. And you have to look, like I said, you always have to look. And we haven't looked in a while. We go to here to Apple. Is what are their lead times? Do they have inventory? Let's see, starting Friday, get an Apple gift card when you buy an eligible product. But yeah, let's go to iPhone. And let's say we want to buy the Pro. And are they in stock or is there a wait? If they're in stock, that's a bad sign. So we want to buy an iPhone Pro, the regular one. We want to buy a black one, just the cheap 128 gigabyte, the most popular one, and we will connect it at our own time. And we're not going to make a trade-in and one-time payment. And it looks like we can get our phone ordered today, December 8th through the 15th. So they're still running about what is today, the 22nd. So they're still running a 2 to 3 week delay or wait time. So that means there's not endless product. Pickup currently unavailable at Apple Flatiron Crossing. Let's see if we can find it at any other locations. Let's see, not available today at 6 nearest stores. So they've already sold out. But if you look earlier in the day, you can always find stuff. So, that's a good sign. It means Apple is either rate limiting their products or they're selling some products. This is very important. To keep track of and stuff. Bryce, hey Raja, where do you see airline stocks going? Also, hospitality stocks is about to take off. Not sure why hospitality stocks would be taking off, but airline stocks, obviously with the overseas travel, stuff like United and some of those are, starting to do better because obviously people can travel again overseas and come to visit. But you also have Austria and some of those other countries now with lockdowns again, and that's going to hurt some of those travel stocks. So it'll definitely be, I think, a while until a lot of that stuff gets crazy. But I do think, I think local hospitality and different stuff is going to do well. I think restaurants, there's going to be a lot of holiday parties this year. People, obviously, all year long want to get out. People don't seem to care about COVID any longer. Obviously, the shots and the boosters. I'm going to go get my booster shot here pretty quickly. But a lot of people aren't getting shots. Obviously, they just said more people passed away this year from COVID than even last year, but nobody seems to care. And I think a lot of people, even like here in Colorado, which is actually one of the worst states, they said, the governor basically, he doesn't even know what to do anymore. He knows if he shuts stuff down or they do stuff, everybody's just going to riot and protest and complain. So they really can't do that. So it's a very tough situation for, all of it, and what to do and stuff. So John says, what will Wish bottom at so I can wave trade it again? I don't know. We just played that one time. I think that was one of the few meme stocks that we did okay on. But same thing, these things, when they run, and when they crash hard. This stock, loses money. It's a $2 billion company still. This thing may not be worth $1. Who knows how much lower it's going to come. Hit a new low today, but this thing could come way, way down. Same with remember Clover? That one keeps coming down even more. Thank God we got out of that one and didn't wait for the bounce. But if you remember, in the last month or so or 6 months, it's had those random days where it would pop up there, and we got suckered into it. But it had this little pop here, and on earnings it got to like $10-11 at one time. But now it's just down in the dumps. So. It's Irvis. So what do you think about Shiba? I have 50 million shares. I hope I become a millionaire just like you one day. Well, if you become millionaire, I will become a trillionaire. So I've got tons of Shiba. I don't even know what this number is. You guys, somebody could write it out. I don't even know how many Shiba that is. Let's see. If we would have bought earlier in the year, we would have done great. Unfortunately, when we have not done great. I don't even know how much Shiba I have. How much Shiba is that in the account? It's a lot. Like I said, I hope it comes back. We have a lot of it. I think it's a total shit coin, and just like a lot of them, they're just junk. And you can wait a lifetime waiting for those things to pay off. So. G.I. Joe says, look into Avalanche on Coinbase. Crypto had a great run on Coinbase this weekend. Crypto.com, that went all the way up to like 85 cents. It's around 70 cents today. Bryce, what about this climate change summit that has just happened? What stocks do you see benefiting from from this, as I am not sure a lot of airlines will survive? Well, I think the airlines will all survive. People are going to travel. We need airlines. I don't know why the airlines wouldn't survive, I should say. That would kind of be a pretty bold statement to say they won't. But, this climate change has been going on. This is, years and years away. It's going to take a long time to make these changes, to get all these countries behind it. Especially, I mean, we can't even get everyone to get vaccinated, and these other countries that are still disasterful, places are locking down, the whole climate. I don't know. What did these people worry about 1,000 years ago? What did they do before there was technology or even knew about, radar and storms would just come up and, hit you and you had no clue it was even coming? Here in Colorado, it's 70 degrees today. It's never 70 degrees on November 22nd. I mean, it's insane. 70 degrees in Colorado, November 22nd. Usually it'd be like 30 or 40 degrees. At nighttime, it gets a lot cooler. But I just think there's so much stuff out there and these climate changes and these bills and other things are just so far out there. And what happens, what truly happens is, obviously Biden's, coming up on 1 year in office in the next 2 months. But what happens 3 years from now if, let's just say Donald Trump comes back? Let's say, who knows who it is in office? But he could strike all this stuff down, it's so doesn't matter what we think's going to happen, what we're building towards. Pipelines could be reactivated, more pipelines could be shut down depending on who. There's so much stuff that can happen, and that's why the whole thing is, and with the whole stock market lately, and especially meme stocks, it's just insane looking at how far off some of this stuff has been getting. It's like, look at GameStop today. Why would this stock be up 8% today? There's no new news. I didn't see Sony put out anything that said there's a surplus of PlayStation 5s. The ship has came in. We're gonna do all these sales. It's insane. I mean, why would this stock run 8% today? I mean, it's ludicrous. It's absolutely insane. So it's like I said, nothing new happened here. Just crazy. So the Reddit apes are pleased. The JPAL is sticking around. I don't think JPAL matters to GameStop. Well, and if it did matter to GameStop, then why didn't AMC and all these other ones run millions of points today? And around 10%, 5%. So I think it's crazy what people look at and what they think and how it all works. But at the end of the day, it moves fast, so you just got to catch it at the right times. I thought I was doing a great job today catching Lucid when it was down and started going up and got all the way up to $57. I thought it's holiday week, this thing's going to finally go, and all of a sudden, before you know it, 55. I said, all right, it's 55, we're okay, we got the 52s, and before you knew it, $50. And I was like, what just happened there? So stuff moves, it plays. You just got to play it out. It's our progressive jackpot, and we will hit a big boom on it at the end. But the good news is, guys, tomorrow we should have a show tomorrow. Definitely have live play tomorrow night from the casino. So make sure you tune in for that. I am planning a show. I do have some stuff in the afternoon. If we do have a show, it'll be earlier. It'll be like around 4 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, half hour earlier, so I can be at the casino on time. But hopefully we'll have a winning day in the market. Hopefully Lucid bounces back tomorrow, and hopefully everything bounces back. The S&P 500, Nasdaq, and hopefully the Dow's up more than 17 points. Let's make some money. This is a short week. Let's come out ahead with some big booms. But hey guys, that's what I got for you. If you haven't subscribed or followed me yet, make sure you do, and I'll see everybody tomorrow for more Raja Makes Money. Take care and enjoy.